Hey there, welcome to the channel here at Lucky Loon Outdoors. I'm John. Today we're in the pole barn because, well, it's 30 degrees outside and this is Minnesota, so we gotta do sometimes. Today, I'm actually really excited about this. I'm gonna be doing an initial impressions video on this little guy. This is the Overlander 48 by Lone Rider. It's basically a waterproof duffel, and it came in the mail and it's been sitting there in the corner for the past few days. Basically took it out of the box. Haven't been playing with it. It's been sitting there, haven't been playing with it because I wanted to do a straight up initial impressions video. So it's pretty difficult not to play with new toys. Did it for you. All right, however, I got a couple housekeeping items first. First off, we were in Tennessee last week and we were visiting some military friends of ours down there. And while we were visiting, we met some fans of the channel. David and Chloe, hi. It was really awesome to meet you. You guys were really cool. I really enjoyed talking with you and getting your thoughts on what we have here on the channel. And just want to say thank you for watching, and you guys are awesome. So, with that, for anybody else who might want to connect with me on this channel, I did just start our Patreon, which just got off the ground, so there's not a lot on there yet. But you can go over to Patreon. I'll start posting some videos in there, like behind the scenes stuff, maybe some things of the farm here, maybe some close-ups of Coffee the turkey out there. Who knows? But my purpose on Patreon is to get us a little closer so we can have more conversations, so I can provide content that you want to see. So I don't want to sit here and just talk about random stuff. I actually want to be helpful for you folks out there. So head on over to Patreon, take a look at that, strike up a conversation with me. Let's get some content down here that's worthwhile and that you guys want to see. Other than that, yeah, so with this guy, I am now an affiliate with Lone Rider. And that wasn't them reaching out to me, that was me reaching out to them. And the reason is, you see these bags over here? I've been using these for over 2 seasons now on more than one motorcycle. One got totaled, and this is the new bike, obviously. And I have been extremely impressed with their products. I've been really impressed with the craftsmanship, the engineering, the materials, and their customer service, which I think is bar none in the industry. I mean, I've worked retail. I've done a lot of different things in my career, and I think they have one of the best customer service. It's one of the best customer service experiences I have had is working with them. Whether it was questions that I had on their website for fitment on bikes, whether it was looking up fitment, because they have a lot of fitment information in there for whatever you're looking to get. And I'm reaching out about the affiliation as well. They were extremely helpful. It was very straightforward, and I've been very impressed so far. So that was me reaching out to them. That being said, you know, if you use my link in the description, and purchase anything from them, I will get some sort of kickback. And of course, that goes right into this channel. Now, this stuff is cheap. It's a passion, so I love doing it. But every little bit helps, as you know, every bit helps. And as with every bit helps, if I do get any discount codes from them for now or into the future, I will also make sure that ends up in the description down below, just like all of my videos. I go back and I edit them if I need to, if I come across discount codes that they provide me. So, trying to help you out there as well. Okay, so let's get into my initial impressions on this thing. All right, so first off, let's start on the outside of this thing. So the material is Hyperlon, however you want to say it. And if you're not familiar with what that is, it's essentially an abrasion-resistant material that's also waterproof, and you can seam seal everything on it. So, like for instance, the Navy SEALs, those Zodiac boats that they drive around on, you know, when they're going through the surf and doing beach landings and stuff like that, this is the same material that's the outer layer material on those boats. So it's pretty abrasion resistant. It holds up pretty well. One thing that kind of kills it is like extended amounts of time in the sun. It'll still work, but it fades and starts to break down over time, but it takes a lot of time. Anyway, material's solid. So I'm really happy about that. Now, one thing that Lone Rider does on pretty much everything they make is they put MOLLE everywhere possible. So if you look at this MOLLE panel there on the beaver tail, we got MOLLE attachment points there. all the attachment points here. Nothing on the bottom, I guess. But that's pretty nice. So for all my military folks out there, all your extra gear you have laying around, those extra pouches, whatever, you can strap them on here and throw stuff in it like, I don't know, multi-tool, maybe a knife, maybe a medical kit, whatever you want. You can expand, which is cool. Who doesn't like expanding? Okay, so working our way in, we have our beaver tail here. Obviously, you can see that on there. I'm pretty sure you can see that, yeah. So I'm going to pop it off. So you can go without it or keep it on there. Doesn't matter. But I like that you can flip it over and you have your waterproof guy right here. So that's pretty sweet. It is a, well, let's see. Okay. So it kind of seals against itself right here. And then when you fold it, it's supposed to seal it and make it not submersible waterproof, but like splashes and rain and stuff like that. You should be good to go. And I know that it has a thing on here for a water bladder. I'd never use it, but I guess if you're into that kind of thing, you can put your water on your luggage. I prefer to have it right there with me. I don't like anything on my back when I'm riding. I don't wear anything on my body except for just my straight up gear. So I have all my stuff in my bags or in my tank bag. So everybody's a little different. See, we've got a waterproof pouch here. So that's pretty sweet. And then I can see the seams are all sealed. That's pretty solid. So pretty straightforward. I like it. It looks like we got nylon and the Haperlon material there. So that's a good match. All right. So we've got this aluminum bar here, which our strap goes going through to help hold everything in place, which also means that you can throw other gear in here if you want. So, I don't know, your chair, dirty clothes, wet towels, stuff you don't want to put in the bag, whatever you want, go there. And of course, you can clip this down and cinch it down to help hold even more stuff against it. So, I really like the expandability of this, especially with the whole dirty clothes thing. I don't like putting my dirty clothes back into my bag if I don't have to, so I like that. You can see we have plenty of attachment points here, like these little guys. Obviously, this is for the straps that go on the bike to hold it in place. And I think I left those inside. Okay, so let's open this guy up. I will bring the camera over here once I talk through what I'm seeing, and I'll give you a closer look at it so you can see a little bit better. So I'm going to pull this strap out. Something I really appreciate is this valve right here. So you can open or close this valve, because this being airtight and waterproof, you can't really get the air out without it. So it's just a little forethought I like. So you don't have to sit there and squeeze the air out, then try rolling it up and deal with that. I have another bag that's like that. It drives me nuts. So I appreciate that. This is a pretty thick Hyperlon. I do appreciate that. So that's good. Okay, let's get this guy up here. So this is the same thing as this right here. The inner side of this is this right here. Hopefully you can see that in the camera. It's a pretty clear material. But what I'm seeing is they have that around the lip of this so that when you pull it tight and roll it down, it helps form that waterproof seal. So as you can see, I'm pushing on it really hard and my microphone is right here. You can't hear any air getting out. And I haven't even rolled it all the way down yet. So it's doing its job. I can sit here and twist this, obviously. Let the air out. So I can sit here, squeeze that air out, and I can continue to roll. Probably get another one out of it. All right, that's where I want it. I'm going to close it off, and then I can cinch everything down. So, good news. All right, so I'm going to bring the camera over here in a second to show you this. Take these straps out of here. All right, so that's something else I really appreciate about these guys is when you order a product from Lone Rider, it already has everything that you need. You're not piecemealing it or buying the thing and then realizing, oh, crud, I still need to buy the liner, or I still need to buy the straps, or I still need this. And you're like, oh my gosh, how much money I got to spend on this? It seems to be a buy once, cry once mentality with them. You just buy the thing, it comes with everything you need, you're good to go. So everything I bought is like that. So here's our shoulder straps. They are padded, not much padding, but there's padding there. Same nylon, and doesn't look like Haperlon, just looks like a nylon material there, which is totally fine. Looks like pretty decent stitching, reflective material there, so helps keep it shiny. I don't really know what you're going to need reflective material on a shoulder strap for, but it's there. All right, there's that. And there's also a chest strap here. You can see this right here. I guess it would be like this. So we have a chest strap like everybody's used to having on their heavy packs to help keep your straps where you need them. And you can see we got that quick connect there that goes, let's see if I can find it. Ah, there it is. So we got these guys here. That guy right there. That's your quick connect. That's this snappy guy here. And the other end goes on here. I don't know if you can see that little guy. That's pretty solid. So I will probably never use these, but I might. If I take us on a Banjo Waters trip canoeing, then I'll use it when we portage the canoe. Because having something that's this waterproof and like this well made, I might actually take it to Banjo Waters with me. You dump your canoe once and you lose all your stuff. You learn to have something that holds air. So there's that. All right, and these straps, all these is just the straps that strap it onto the motorcycle. And these are really straightforward. So it's looped on one end. You know, you put it around your rack. Like say my arm is the rack. You know, you go around, you go through the loop here, and you pull it tight. So, I mean, like, I'm figuring this out by looking at it for the first time. This is pretty straightforward stuff. That's something else, too, is their website has really good instructional videos. Like, I have no need to show you how to do the things. Go to their website. They're extremely thorough and straightforward, and they have it chaptered off for everything that they make. They're awesome on their website. Okay, so that's good. All right, I'm going to grab the camera. I'm going to bring it over here to get you a closer look because this is quite the bag here. Okay, as you can see, here's our nylon guys here across the front. That's the nylon molly. Here's the straps for adding more gear to it if you want. So chairs, tents, whatever. Of course, they have the little keepers on there so you don't have tails hanging off and getting all over the place. There's that aluminum guy. I'm pretty sure it's aluminum, not stainless. But here's that clip for the shoulder strap, and here's the other end for the other end of the shoulder strap that goes in there. You can see we got a grab handle here. Look at the stitching on it. We have a cross stitch there, and they even stitched this right here, where because it's one piece of material, so they folded it and then stitched the handle, so you have something that doesn't dig into your hand. So appreciate that. So we have that there. You can see all the seams. You can see the seams here. It's that welded seam. It's good stuff. Here's that vent. It's very simple. Twist to open. We got that handle on this side as well. So get to this side. You can see that. More molly. And there's the top guy when it's all rolled down. The strap goes through and helps hold everything nice and tight. We'll come over here. There's our shoulder straps. And this is our beaver tail. I really, really like this beaver tail. So the molly on here is awesome. Not only just for adding stuff to you, but just being able to strap things down is pretty sweet. This is that pouch. You can put maybe your phone, your map, whatever. There's another waterproof zipper there. Another waterproof zipper here. I appreciate the actual waterproof zippers that they have. And this material is solid. Again, I have other products from them, and I've had zero issues. Okay, let's start working our way inside. So here's that clear material I was talking about. Goes all the way around the whole top here. So when you pinch and roll, it forms that seal. Airtight, watertight. Inside. So look at that beautiful red color we got. That means that you can find your M&Ms in there, because if it was black, it'd be really difficult, and then it would melt, and you'd make a mess. This way, you can see what's inside your bag. Okay, so we have a zipper here. I like that. How big is that zipper? How deep does that go? That's pretty deep, actually. My whole hand, so that's like 7-8 inches deep. That's solid. I like that. Place to keep the keys for the car, because you're not going to need those when you're riding, right? Close that up. And then we got this, what do you call it, mesh pouch there. That just has a elastic retainer on it. I don't know what you're going to stick in there. Maybe some cash. Some salve. Over here, and so this is another mesh pouch on that end. And then over here, we have another one. And this is the inside of that vent there. And then I'll spin it around for us. And there is nothing on that side. So that is the whole inside, outside of this thing. So my initial impression of this is that we have ourselves a well-designed, well-thought-out duffel bag here that is made of solid materials, and I would be curious to find out where the failure points will be. I'll be dropping a midterm and long-term review on this, as well as some other Lone Rider gear that I'm going to be messing around with, and you're going to find out what I find out. So this is not going to get used just on this bike. This is going to get used on, well, it's behind the camera, but this is going to get used on my four-wheeler. This is going to get used on my snowmobile. This is going to get all year use. So we're going to see how it holds up to cold, heat, mud, water, all kinds of stuff. And if I go on the Boundary Waters trip this year, this might go with me. So we'll see how that goes, canoeing 20-something miles in. So yeah, I'm really excited about this one. Finally getting to look at it. I am, as always, impressed with what they produce. So yeah. With that being said, if you have any questions, if you have any content you would like to see on this channel, let me know. If you drop any comments down below, I read all of them. So go ahead, feel free to drop something down there. I'll read it, and if I have time, I'll respond to you. Check out the new Patreon that we've got. Get us a little closer connected, so we're not just doing it through comments on YouTube videos. Take a look at that. I do have merch now too. I'll be working on trying to find a different supplier, so it's a little bit cheaper, because some of the stuff is higher price than what I would like. So we'll work on that here in the near future. But other than that, take care, have fun, stay safe out there, and get outdoors.